Well, there's a football rivalry in Columbus that predates Ohio State versus Michigan. The schools aren't as big, but the history behind the rivalry is just as interesting. NBC4's Kyle Beachy has the story that includes canoe races, graffiti, and a dean who had to bail students out of jail.
Alum Creek, it flows north to south from Westerville at Otterbein University to here in Bexley at Capital University, where a rivalry was forged on the banks more than a century ago.
The start of the rivalry is lost to the mists of time. We assume that it goes back, though, to the late 1800s when there would be canoe races down Alum Creek.
Otterbein and Capital have been playing football since 1894. This game was in 1952.
It's the small school experience. It's one thing to be a part of a big rivalry like the OSU-Michigan rivalry. That's a wonderful thing, but it's also kind of impersonal. Whereas here at a smaller school, you bring people together, closer together.
Stephen Grinch at Otterbein knows his history.
We once managed to take down their goalpost, I think in the mid-60s. They were caught, unfortunately, and they all had to spend a night in jail before our dean of students went down to bail them out.
Legend has it, those students sold painted chunks of goalpost to repay their bail. But the pranks aren't always that complex.
Sometimes it's as simple as just flying a flag that says "screw Cap." Am I allowed to say that on television?
Over the years, there's been plenty of graffiti, students chasing their rivals off campus, even taking shots at the other when flying conference flags.
And capitals would, of course, always be upside down.
All that history led to battling for the Cap Otter Trophy, mounted with 2 oars, which are still used today.
Why change something that's happened well before us? Why not embody it and make it something that both teams can resemble and understand?
Capital Athletic Director Darrell Bailey wants to take the rivalry to the next level, competing between the schools on and off the field.
The community is involved, academics is involved, as well as sport, because that's the embodiment of what Division III is all about.
The rivalry still starts with the play on the field, and until Saturday, Otterbein has the upper hand with a win last year. But Bailey's clear with his expectation for this year.
Victory. I'm expecting the young men on the football team to come out with a vengeance, to be ready to play and put it on Otterbein to let them know that this is the year of the Capitol.
There won't be any racing in canoes down Alum Creek on Saturday, but the winner of that game will be taking home a trophy symbolized by the oar. That game starts at 1:30 at Capital. Local for you in Bexley, I'm Kyle Beachy, NBC4.
Thanks for watching. For more NBC4, download the NBC4 streaming app. You'll get free 24/7 local programming streamed straight to your living room. Just search NBC4 Columbus on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku, or Samsung device.